All right, here with new Sun Devil safety, Kamari Wilson. Kamari, obviously, you jump in the portal from Florida and you're weighing your options. What were the things that you were really looking for at your next destination, and how did Arizona State kind of check those boxes for you?
Honestly, I was just looking for a great fit, just to be around great people and, you know, someone that have a plan for me and future for the team to win. Because I love to win. I feel like I'm an elite competitor. I love to compete. And Coach Dillingham, the team he's building, he's building it around competition, and we trying to kick this thing around and win and do it together. And the people that's coming to the university is people that want to be a part of the university as well. And when I was speaking with him, he told me how he could use me and his plans for me and the plans for the team and the team goals. And it was just so genuine, and I really respected it because he kept it honest as well. And it just kind of felt like home.
So obviously, you come out here on a recent visit, and you get to see things kind of up close and personal. Meet these folks face to face. All told, during your visit, what are the things that kind of jumped out to you most and made the biggest impression?
The biggest impression. I would say what kind of jumped out at me. I never came to the West Coast, never came to Arizona. In my mind, I was thinking desert, but it's pretty nice out there, and the weather is amazing. I thought I was gonna sweat, but I didn't really sweat because the humidity is not bad as Florida, and it kind of shocked me that the weather was so great here and it always like this. I'm like, wow, it's like this every day.
Well, for about 6 months, yeah. Then we have to pay the bill in the summer when it gets like 115, 110. But yeah, as we say out here, it's a dry heat. So yeah, I've been to Florida a couple times. It's not nearly as humid like that, so you get to avoid that. But I think another factor, you're kind of reuniting with Jaden Rashada, a guy that you know pretty well. What was that connection like? What kind of things did he tell you when you're kind of going through the decision making process?
Going through this going through the decision making process. Rashada definitely called me, and he kept it honest with me. He told me what they were building and how they needed a few more pieces to make it perfect, and how that the team really blond and clicked together, and the coaches really care about them. And that's what I like to hear, because of a players from a player's perspective, it helped me trust them and what they were telling me a little better. And it's just love around there. Everybody loved the game of football, and it's the main thing around there. Ball, it's the main thing. And that's why I said the players that's going to Arizona State wants to be a part of that organization and wants to play for that team. Is nothing else.
So of course, you as a top defensive back, obviously Jaden really well. What's your scouting report on what Jaden Rashada? Obviously, something a guy you'll have to face in practice. What does he bring to the Sun Devil squad?
Oh yeah, I told you I'm an elite competitor, so I talk my trash about picking them off and stuff. But Jaden Rashad is a really good player, and he's been good for a minute, and I know he's just gonna evolve and get better. So knowing that I got him as my quarterback, and we're gonna compete and get each other better, I really enjoy that, and I'm really gonna enjoy that. And that was another big piece of me going over there. And it's just the coaching staff that Coach Dillingham put together is elite, from the strength coaches to the on the field coaches to the janitors. They're all elite. To the trainers, they're elite. And I kind of got a taste of it when I went on a visit there.
So you mentioned that Kenny Dillingham is kind of really fostering a culture here of competition, and as he likes to say all throughout this first year, is you're going to work harder while having the most fun than any place in the country. So when you see that culture of competition, but also a family, what's your impressions of Kenny Dillingham just kind of overall as a leader of a major college football program?
My impression of him is he's kind of on the younger side, he looks young, so like he can talk to me. It's like easier for him to talk to me, and he's just just someone great to look up to. Just on the real, just for advice and with life. And it's not just football; it's with life, and he's his biggest goal is to make me the best version of me I can be on the field and the academics, just easily by networking around campus. They have so many tools and materials to make you a better person with football and by using football, because it's not just football.
Any ASU fans out there who might not have caught you in action for the Gators or seen any film, give our listeners and viewers kind of a scouting report, what to expect, what you bring to the field, and what kind of skills that you bring to a defense.
I believe I bring hard hitting ability that's gonna come down and hit. Um, the intensity is gonna be high. I just can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited just talking about it. You're gonna get a little bit of everything out of me, and I'm pretty sure. Guys kind of heard about me, but I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it. I don't really like to talk. I like to show, and it's gonna come out first game.
So obviously, you bring your skill set to a defense under defensive coordinator Brian Ward, a defense that really is known to kind of be aggressive and attacking and bring the fight to an opposing offense. What jumps out to you about this Sun Devil defensive scheme and how your skills fit?
Well, I'm pretty aggressive, so he's gonna use me in a way to. That's another reason why I picked Arizona State. My select skill set, the abilities that I have that I'm best at, is going to be used on the field. And the abilities I need to work on, we had a plan about getting those better. And that's what stuck out to me about how I could develop and get better.
So
and when he went over those certain things I needed to get better at and the certain things that I'm good at right now, it really got me because I want to be the best Kamari Wilson I can be and the best player I can be. And he emphasized that for me, and I did genuinely love that. And I love the scheme that he has because it's gonna show the abilities that I can do best on the field.
And then you're joining a safety group that has a couple of guys. Shamari Simmons was just the most recently the team MVP for the 2023 season. Xavier Alford's finally get his chance to play after having to sit out last year. A couple of very talented, kind of young up and comers, and Josiah Cox and Montana Warren. What's your overall impression of just kind of that group of safeties and how the competition amongst you guys is going to make all of you better?
Honestly, I'm excited. I'm excited to work. I'm excited to meet my brothers and work and be the best defensive back in the country, best defense in the country. That's what I'm excited to be. And there's going to be a lot of competition that's going to get us better, and I love it.
So you're a guy that entered college as a blue chip recruit, one of the a 4 or 5 star guy. Did you ever feel that the pressure of having to live up to those expectations?
I wouldn't say pressures. I feel like I genuinely feel like I have expectations for myself and I have goals for myself. And I will do anything to reach those goals. And I have to, make a plan to reach those goals. And there's no really pressure because I believe in my talents and I put in the work. So it kind of makes me more confident when I go out there and play, and it makes me more peace of mind because I know the work I put in.
So you obviously have a couple of years under your belt in the SEC. Now heading to Arizona State, which is in the process heading over to the Big 12. What jumped out to you? What kind of experiences from your time in the SEC do you think can translate well to playing some Big 12 ball?
Just playing teams like Tennessee, the tempo's fast, and I know, we're we're in the Pac-12 last year, and a lot of teams that we played that's going to the Big 12, the tempo's a little faster, and I'm kind of used to it because certain teams really move fast on the tempo part, and I'm really just excited to see the difference because I played in the SEC, but I haven't played in this conference yet. But I'm pretty shocking to succeed at a high level in any conference, honestly. But I'm just ready. I'm excited to see what it's about, honestly.
Now you mentioned that coming out on your visit was maybe the first time heading this far west. What are you looking forward to, and kind of making that adjustment from life and as a Florida guy to now here in the desert?
Honestly, you guys might laugh at me. First thing I wanna do when I get back on campus is climb Mountain A. I'm excited. I want to climb it. I've never been on a mountain, never been that close to a mountain.
Ah, okay, yeah. A Mountain's definitely a Sun Devil rite of passage.
And I seen it on my visit, and I was like, "Can I climb that mountain?" They was like, "Yeah, people actually climb it."
Yeah, there's a nice path and everything.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So, what kind of things from Florida do you think the valley out here needs? What are some Florida staples that you think that would be nice if they made their way out to the valley with you?
I would say I haven't seen Waffle House. I
We
would
have
say
Waffle House
Waffle
out here.
House. That's right. We
There's
have
there's
Waffle House?
there's a couple out here. Yeah, yeah. So you're good.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I mean, it's like Arizona, kind of like a mixture of everything. Like it has the palm trees like Florida, and it's like the city vibes is like California, and it looks like Texas. It's just you could get a little bit of everything,
Yeah,
and
I
it's
mean,
hot. I love the heat. I'd rather be hot than cold.
oh, well, then June through September is going to be your favorite time of year, and there's skiing just an hour and a half north. There's lakes, yeah, so it's got everything for you. So when you look ahead to next fall in this 2024 season, the first in the maroon and gold, what kind of goals do you want to have you set for yourself? What are the things that you want out of year one as a Sun Devil?
Honestly, year one as a Sun Devil, first goal is to win out the conference. Second goal would be to be the number one defense in the country. And third goal would be to win it all national championship. That's what I want. My goals are big. Team goals first. Um, then when you succeed as a team, then personal goals will be accomplished.